Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pixel and Frisket Finds. This is a new episode of Come to Work With Me. I have got the usual stack of boxes to open first, and then a couple silver bins to the side, couple jewelry bags to the other side, and we're gonna dig because I got a lot of stuff to go through. And we're gonna start with the boxes. So first one is this one. It has a texture. It says Virginia's gift shop in Knott's Berry Farm on the front of it, like this. And inside, boxception. The box within a box. And stuff. There's also stuff. I can't resist what's in this other little box, so we're going there first. And there's a pair of clip-on earrings with turquoise, it looks like. Little tiny pieces of turquoise. And they're a clip-on earring. So that's what was in the little box inside of the box. And then inside of the main box, there is this pendant with turquoise as well. Now this stuff in the middle, I don't know, is pretty sus to me. It looks pretty dyed howlite-y. The backside like this too, like it's just not a quality piece on this silver tone chain. And then there is two other pieces with little turquoise bits like that. And they're just missing like whatever. Perhaps they used to be earrings. So next box is this white one. This is freaky. If it happens one more time, then this episode is coming to a halt because let's see what's inside of this one. Such a nice box too. I love when they open like that. It's empty. We had a box like this in our last episode with the window from Shops on Board. So someone went cruising and picked up some goodies. So the first thing I'm pulling out of there is a little butterfly brooch. It looks like this. Gold tone with rhinestones. I like the shape of him. He's, you know, long and skinny, kind of stylized. He's a little bit different. And that's the back side there. There's this pearl, faux pearl starfish pendant. Backside looks like this on a gold tone chain. And there's another necklace in here. This is marked Avon. And the chain is kind of interesting. It looks like it might be a neck hair grabber, but there's the pendant. It's got some clear stones and little pearls and the back side of it there. And the last thing left in here, and probably the original thing, is this owl on a moon on a gold tone chain. But he's very sweet. Last one is Roses Ltd, it says. Roses Ltd Jewelers in Victoria, BC. And inside of here, oh, things are laid out quite nicely. Okay, so there's a little card here that says, imagine that, Canadian hand-stitched petite point jewelry. So that's definitely referring to these pieces with the miniature cross-stitching on it, which are always so cute and sweet to find. Such small, tedious work. There's one tiny little mother of pearl star, I guess. And like last episode, there is a leather dogwood piece, a little brooch here in really nice shape. I think it's meant to be a dogwood. That's not enough petals though, is it? Whatever it is. And there's this piece here, made to look like maybe it's ivory, but it's definitely not. Look at how worn this is. And same with this one here. Costume pieces made to look like ivory or bone here and there. This one's marked on the back, Sarah Coventry. And then the last piece in here, oh no, there's another layer. This one is like a porcelain, like a matte porcelain, and on gold tone stuff. Underneath we find this brooch here with what appears to be a piece of wood. It is. It's a polished wood cabochon. Interesting. And there's a little stick pin that's just got a little black top on it, but it's flat on one side. So I wonder if it's just glass I don't know, that one actually fascinates me. And we have a little antique piece here with the doves, with the little seed pearls, but we're missing a couple of seed pearls. This one looks like it could be gold or gold fill. The clasp is a little weird, but I'm gonna look for a mark. I don't see a mark, but that's an interesting one. And then there's also a strand of AB coated glass beads, like that. And there's another one. I think maybe they're meant to go together. This one's come off of it, so it would need a repair, but it would just end up in craft. Here are some classics, these little Canadian flag pins. Every Canadian kid grew up with those, and probably one of these ones too. Very cool. So that's what was in that box. Wait, I should check if there's another layer. There's not. Okay, let's dig into the big silver bin. Let's get something interesting. And I knew this was coming. Obviously, I could see this coming a mile away. But this piece has been used by my boss as a learning tool for staff, learning how to buy gold and silver, learning when to make a mark on a thing or not. We have to test for gold and silver, and here in our store we have to do a scratch test. So we have to put a little file mark and use the acid on it to see if it's gold or silver. We have at our other location an x-ray machine, so it doesn't have to leave a mark. So anyway, this is a nice little vase with a tulip design on it. It's not that big. And an inexperienced employee tested this vase for silver. So you can see here the damage that was done by the testing. You can see the gouge and the mark that the acid has left behind. It's fortunately very on the bottom of it, but there is some damage up the side. But here's the really disappointing part. What it says is Tiffany&Co. It's 925 Italy. Tiffany vase, and it has a name for the design, I think. Louis Comfort Tiffany. It's resellable. Hopefully I can find out some info here about what we could possibly still get for it, but with the damage that's done on it, obviously the value has gone down. To the small silver bin now, we have a locket. An adorable silver locket. Let's get up close to that. That's really cute. It's got a really high relief, like a nice quality carve. And it looks like an angel baby and its mom in the water. Little smooch, little mommy smooch. That's really cute. There's the back of it. And let's pop it open. Well, we have a photo. We have a photo of a baby. And there's the inside of that relief. You can see how deep it is. It really stands out from the locket. But that's what do you think when you find something like this and it has the photo? Does it creep you out? I mean, it's only creepy because old photos look so creepy, right? It's not creepy because it's a baby. 925 sterling silver, and it has a maker's mark that I have seen before. Kind of like back-to-back capital B's. And it kind of looks like a suitcase. Anyway, that's cute. Let's go back to the small silver bin and see what we can dig out. Another fork? It has a mother of pearl handle. So it's flat like this. The marks are across it there, and there's the handle. Again, it's Birmingham with the anchor, and it's got the lion. It's got the L, and it's got some initials, LH something. It's quite worn, and I can't quite make it out. So I don't know if I'll find what we need to on there, but confirmed silver regardless. Okay, time for some more jewelry. Let's see. Wooden beads. Strands of wooden beads. Very good. Let's see here. That bag has a lot of junk in it, so I've got a secondary bag that looked a little bit sparklier, so I grabbed that. And this is kind of cool. What's going on here? It sits kind of funny. It doesn't really want to settle down, but look at that sort of opal layer that's going on there. It's like probably a thin piece of opal. And it's all the way around to the back by the box clasp. It's pretty, but it is like sticky and doesn't want to lay nicely at all. And it's marked on the clasp, Mexico. It's an interesting piece. And here is a watch. We have a watch with like the meshy band on it. It is a Timex watch. It looks in nice shape. And it has, well, it's got a website on the back, so it's not going to be very old, but it looks like it's in good shape. Here's a necklace with some citrine chip beads and what looks like maybe some carnelian beads in the center there. It's got a toggle clasp. It's pretty. Here's a little bar pin, gold tone. It looks like there was some little stones there, but now there isn't. And there's no mark on the back or anything. And here is a necklace. Ooh, look at her. It looks very flashy from there. It's got like a faux blue pearl and these little drops down to round clear rhinestones. And I'm just going to look across for a name. And I do see on the hook closure on the outside there, it is indeed from Coro. Makes sense, feels pretty Coro, looks pretty Coro. And then there's this necklace here. It's quite dainty like this. It's got filigree pieces and blue stones, and it would sit relatively high on the neck. Very pretty. It does have a mark, and it is Titan sterling, so that's a brand that put out things that look a lot like J Flex sterling as well. Next is a bracelet. Ooh, look at that one. That's quite large. We're missing some stones in the center, but there are stones along the outside as well, and we're missing most of them as well. And it is marked on the clasp here, Coro. So too bad it's missing stuff, but it is missing quite a bit of stuff. All right, silver bin? No. One more piece of jewelry and then we're done for this episode. That's a watch. That's not cool. Here we go. Let's end the episode with a nice chunk of amber. That is a nice big piece of amber right there for sure. And it looks natural. No, I do see the sequins in there. So it has been heat pressed. And the back of it looks like this with like a barrel hinge sort of thing there, but the rollover clasp here. I don't see any marks for silver, but that's a nice piece of amber. All right, that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, click subscribe so we can hang out again. I'm trying to do this more often and get back into the swing of it. Hopefully I have. I just filmed a few in a row, so let's see what happens there. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.